very prepped, as they were when they played that first map against Loud.
Oh, they're going aggressive. Look at how far up Cryo's already gone, but he got flashed in response by Jake, and he falls.
Got it.
And that is a huge trailblazer too. So many people stunned up. Look at Asuna's health. Bang and Asuna. Barely with a shred of life between them. And Stella's on his lurk play again. Stella was playing Cypher last time we saw them play Lotus, and he was doing this kind of stuff all the time. Just trying to contact back into A, using his cam. On Killjoy, he has even less ability to do that, I think.
Well, I think the lurk has already been had. If it wasn't the turret, it was also because Zellsis spotted, but I don't know if they're expecting Stellar to be creeping this far up.
Stella has to make a play in this kind of situation, and Cloud9 are reading it.
Whew. Now 2 members meet weak on the side of Cloud9, and Jake and Leaf. You see the utility set up. They start to flood out onto the side, paying the tip of the spear with 53 HP, spotting the first and falling at the hands of Xeppaa. But it's traded right back, and Stellar tried to hit the transfer, not able to do so. Derrek in this 1v2, he's so weak. Zellsis gets 3 on the round, and Cloud9 are on the board first.
Threaten like they've repositioned, or in fact, fight heavily over it, but...
He's had?
Wow,
I mean, they read him like a book. Runi had to try to get out of there. And that was all off the setup of the Viper wall that you mentioned. It was intended to feint the possibility of crossing. They did, and they die there as well.
I think in other rounds, you're going to see 100 Thieves still have to put a lot of pressure in that area, despite the fact that Cloud9 are probably not going to play that heavily, but that is a very simple round taken by 100 Thieves. Leaf is very, very pushed up here.
He is. He followed the Trailblazer up, and now Stellar just on the other side. The shots are clean from Leaf, and that's an opener for Cloud9.
It's lovely. They know exactly where 100 Thieves are going. There's a Rolling Thunder to deal with, but other than that, Cloud9 should be set up.
Look at Jake in a position to make a huge play, and that's a spike.
Down A.
Well out of reach of the remaining members of 100 Thieves, as Jake gets a second, the third is teed up and dropped. The guy continues to answer the call for Cloud9.
It's so impressive what these players have been able to accomplish. They fit into the team beautifully.
You've got Leaf with ult. Do they choose to use it? 3 members, 2 in tree, and then what just on the other side at half wall? Cryo not able to find the first. Can Asuna do something different? As he trades it right back. Dancing around, feeling pressure from either side, and he's overwhelmed. Now a 3-2 number still in favor of 100 Thieves here, as they have a good shot at winning this round. What can Runi do? Member spotted, Runi dropped, and Jake left alone.
Difficult situation for Jake and Runi. The retake not quite working there. Go. And the Trailblazer clears out B as well. They're pretty confident this isn't going to be a pivot. It's going to end C. Here come Leaf, here comes Xeppaa. The cavalry's coming.
The triple pump fake is taking place. Cry the only one with fall. You can't imagine he uses it here. Zellsis is able to spam through the utility, through the smoke, to another kill. And it's clean from Cloud9.
Worse than the action.
Interesting the way the pathing worked out. The setup is there for Cryo. He's able to get an opener in a second, too. This is very reminiscent to the opening round. They wanted to set Cryo up to make a play. This time he does.
But they've still been denied their access to the B site. And so, Runi getting pressured here, jumping classics all over.
2 heads spotted. The third, no idea. Sucker punching him down into the next round.
There.
And there's where a measure of confidence can be very beneficial. Overwhelming.
He doesn't ult here, right? Surely not.
I don't think it would help him.
3 members. Brutal setup. He doesn't even check. Oh, dear. Oh, no. What was that? 1v3 here. Jake falls. Navigate through B, tip through the panel, or just get hit by the bot. That's exactly what they do.
He gets out! Asuna managed to grab both ult orbs in this round, though, and he has his Rolling Thunder online. So, 2 big initiator ults. One good for post-plant aggression, the other good for the retake. They might end up just cancelling each other out, but the Seeker's used to see if anyone's in cheeky forward positioning.
Look at Zellsis' bot. Yeah, it just got cleared out in tree. They're able to take care of it. Now the Seeker's starting to funnel there as well. You can see the Rolling Thunder. It's propped, it's ready to go. It's been a key to their success for 2 of the 4 rounds that they won. Can they secure a 5th?
Was that a bit too early, perhaps?
Possibly. Possibly. Runi's on the tap. Derrek waiting close by, trying to spam through the utility. The orb goes down. The kills go up for Cloud9 as they get both.
Leaf over here at C to begin.
Leaf's already gone up. The fault line perhaps a little late, and every single shot misses.
Whoa, Leaf gets 2.
Second. Bang trying to do a bit of the same. He gets 2 of his own. But through all of that, Jake is the last one standing.
And the way is open on C here for Cloud9. Stella and Derrek with only classics to their name and a single flash. I just don't see how this is gonna work for them.
Yeah, borderline impossible, you'd imagine.
Stella might try and take a timing here.
He saw him. He saw him. He spotted him. He dropped him. Are you expecting Derrek to be coming the same way? Maybe not, but when you're facing 3 guns, and that's gonna hurt. That doesn't feel good.
No more.
He's gotten it down to it.
Instead of just giving up sights, you can see Cryo, Derrek here with a bit of a crossfire setup, playing off the alarm bot contact.
Oh, that's free from Derrek, spamming through and getting 2.
Ridiculous.
Seems like 100 Thieves are equalizing at least in this round.
Cover going
Still
out.
2 guns left in the hands of Cloud9 though. And Bang under pressure. Cryo's close by, but he can't really help here. Bang was left on an island.
This would be a disastrous round for 100 Thieves to lose. Even Zellsis in a 2v3, they might have to make a play before the spike gets planted. All right, Zellsis goes for it. And Leaf's looking for the pick to equalize things and make it a 2v2, make it more winnable. I like the play, but again, looking in the wrong direction.
I respect it. They leave Zellsis alone with his 38 HP left in a 1v2. The high-low a bit too much as they continue to scale forward. Zellsis happy to play time and try to isolate the gunfights. It's just too much.
Of these rounds, completely, you know, having no sizable impact in the fragging unless Cloud9 decide to go back over there.
And the money too. I mean, that op it's expensive.
Oh, Bang getting spammed through the tree, and there's their star player gone. There's the pit on site.
Anchor down.
Here we go.
Asuna dumping util. Yeah, forcing Runi to reposition. Still plenty of time here though for them to navigate this.
What? How did he get that?
He might get a second. He is gonna get a second.
Unreal.
The op that you mentioned that was on the opposite side of the map now just has to sit quietly on the sidelines.
Cloud9 avoid it. They're playing avoid Cryo. Get out of the way of the orb.
It's working. It's worked so far. A plan on B from Xeppaa.
And all of that effort to get Cryo in a better position. And now he's got to retake again with the operator online.
We saw how ineffective that was previously. Can they find more success here? The paranoia is traded, and the one from the attacking side seemed to hit a whole lot more. But they start to flood out. They start to take some of the space back. This chaos. There's so much utility here from, yeah, there it is, Asuna's flash.
But also look at Runi. He's reflanked. He pushed the breakable door, and now he's coming around behind them. Could he be the difference maker?
The timing's everything. Yeah, he gets 2. Cloud9 looking to deliver the final hit onto 100 Thieves on Lotus. The Rolling Thunder gonna divide the remaining members of Cloud9, but Asuna's falling here as well. Oh god.
Whoa, what's going on there? Omen battle in the middle of A. Maybe that could be decisive. If Bang can hold on and deliver a bit more.
The spike's not even there.
No, I think they're just going to pivot away.
But look at where they've left Leaf.
I got the
Derrek,
spot.
if he can find an entry, spamming through a smoke, would have his Seekers online, but he's forced away from the angle as the lockdown comes through.
Ult used by Leaf. Spike planted by Xeppaa. Note how weak Bang is, and he's going to be one of the ones on the flank. Derrek looking for the first angle, not able to deliver. Bang, 45 HP, 0 HP now. As Stellar's left in a 1v4 to save the map, and he cannot. Cloud9 once again find themselves up 1-0 in the series. No, Runi and Asuna. We'll see who wins that out. As first tags go through, Cryo's taking a little bit of damage. Oh, that flash is good, but the counter flash is better. It provides just enough time for Leaf to get out, and now they push forward. Runi gets the first with the Sheriff, though.
Yeah, Runi was playing in that back site area where he could actually wall bang. Asuna's come around the side as well. It settles for a moment into a 3v3 until Derrek landed that shot. Cloud9 have cleared out B main, so they know that these players are on site. Can they break it?
Here.
They're so weak. Silence across the side as Bang's head spotted. Xeppaa waiting, no flash, nothing to go around. All you have is also a turret. Oh, and the ping pong is so good, but they've left
Everyone's so
alone.
weak.
The clear is there.
remaining.
He's got a shot at it. The pre-fire. Derrek patient on the swing. Takes the step back, and Zellsis gets the clutch. First couple of shots to the Sheriff not landing.
They are definitely going to be looking for this player to go. There is no way!
What?
What? Zellsis?
Are you awake?
Any ear possessors? How did that happen? I mean, maybe Zellsis is anticipating other people to be flooding through B main there, so he takes a step forwards. But this could well be falling apart at the seams for Cloud9.
30 seconds
For
left.
this to be the win, the round win that they get.
Oh my
would
word.
be unconventional at best.
The lurk play, nobody on B. A Phantom in the hands of Bang too.
They've upgraded some weapons. Cryo's still healthy. Hasn't taken a single spot of damage yet. He's going to be the first to peek out backside. Stellar landing the shot. How the heck have they done this?
This is ridiculous.
You called it at the beginning of the round. It may take some magic, some miracle for them to win the round, and, well, Josh, they did.
I don't think I've ever seen a round quite like that.
He just went.
4-player push here for Cloud9. Going for a set piece.
Speaking of going, the flash is there. Cryo dancing around the cloud burst, but he's spammed.
I mean, the Thrifties are finding so much value here in such different ways. 100 Thieves in the previous round decided to go for the Scooby-Doo strategy, spread out, look for clues. And it worked. But C9 put a set play together and decided to crunch on tiles. And despite having really low weaponry, that one was very well crafted. And it comes from such a different place. When you're in tiles, you're expecting the aggression to come mid. Everybody does that.
Right.
They just copy the Vision Strikers play.
Enemy tag.
Does Stella and Derrek have what it takes to be able to recover this round?
That's a big ask. They haven't even made their way out of main.
But Zellsis is quite isolated.
enemy remaining.
Derrek thought that he'd been able to get it, and Xeppaa rips them both. Could just be a very simple hop into A. Drone to start, they've got to clear the recon dart. It isn't, and another spam kill takes down Cryo. There's no Omen entry from Bang, and so all of these players just stuck in. Bang tries to get in, taken out by spam through smoke again.
This is supposed to be a really hard side hit, and it very well may end up as a flawless round for Cloud9.
100 Thieves did not see another human. They just all died through smokes.
Last player standing.
Derrek playing spoiler a little bit. On to Leaf, he gets a second onto Jake too. Oh dear!
And they're not going to believe this at all because they've already got out. And Stella, way too slow to get back around the corner. Cloud9 are now fully in control of the B side.
The concerning thing too is Stellar was waiting for that exact situation.
Yep.
Waiting for pressure in from B, still not able to win the duel out. Bang's falling too.
That is Jake just dominating A main against a drone. And the 100 Thieves are just trying to make anything they can happen.
Last player standing.
It's just solo plays across the map. Because anywhere they go, Cloud9 are dominating. They're allowing 100 Thieves control of mid, but they're losing all of the outer wings of the map.
You imagine a timeout close by, given how rough of a half this has been for 100 Thieves.
I think they need to put a lot more emphasis on controlling A main. That was the big thing that Loud were doing well against Cloud9. Cloud9 could not hold on. Oh, look at that little fake TP play from Jake as well.
Played him like a book, but Xeppaa was there to clean it up.
Xeppaa looking like he wants to go for a reclear there. There is an alarm bot that he could potentially flash off. Calling for help as Zellsis comes along, and Zellsis has the Odin, sorry. It's a nice idea.
See that lockdown used, and there's still a little bit of room to get through, but I mean, you're kind of stuck here. You've got to commit if you're going to funnel out, and it's all into runi. The flash was in the smoke. You start to see some of the lack of synergy in how they're playing this out.
But they're still getting in. Despite that lack of synergy, this is actually one of the best site hits that they've been able to put together. The fragment grenade from Asuna, very important, because you saw how Xeppaa wanted to get through that smoke over at CT. And now the question is, can they hold on? Oh, this fight could be absolutely crucial. Derrek's not ready for it. There is a pit that could be deployed here by Stella.
Right on cue.
And that just, it feels awful to have to go for that in a 3v3 when you've only got one round.
I mean, but at this point, you'll take any round you can get.
Absolutely.
What tools do they have? They have a paranoia, they have a swing out, and it's a 1-for-1. Time low. Asuna playing backside, waiting for the challenge. That's the pit. It's opened things up. Asuna in the 1v1. Zellsis on the challenge to spam, not landing as he swings around and gets it. But is he gonna have the defuse? No.
No time.
Clutch.
I thought through it. Looks like it's gonna be an A split, and they're skilled up so far. The timing on the auto is gorgeous.
Spike down.
That's the spike. Derrek's left alone to try to salvage a brutal situation. Now they can retreat. 100 Thieves are gonna have to pinch in to fight A main. Oh, he's repositioned, and they don't know. That flash is good. Xeppaa with 3. What a disastrous round, but it's far from over.
Jake with 42 health. He might just be able to hold on to this or buy enough time for Zellsis to reinforce. And now these 100 Thieves players are getting pinched. They're wondering, where could people be? Oh, that is so enormous. Completely relieves the pressure coming from his side.
Yeah, but are you expecting 2 on the flank? You know 1 is here. Are you expecting Zellsis? Jake, who's so weak, the
enemy
spam, he
remaining.
still delivers. Stellar, a brutal 1v2. He just got a shot at 1. Not able to land the shot, swings around, looking for the spam on a Jake, delivers! Stellar gets 3! The Red Bull clutch for 100 Thieves!
Blocking sight.
Gives them a bit of an idea of where the opening salvo was. Leaf
Leaf.
is so incredibly deep. Looking to try and pinch a CT player, but everyone on B has dropped into backside.
Stellar, Asuna, close by. There you see that flash out. Leaf trying to dance around, stay alive, find some cover. The shot dart back there too. They're feeling so much pressure. A 1-for-1. Stellar holding the line again. He spots the gun barrel. Oh, but there's another swing that he was unexpecting.
He did a lot of damage though. He may have done enough. Meanwhile, Jake got picked up in mid. This 3-player stack push catwalk found Jake in mid. And now it's a straight up 3v3. The spike's still not planted. If Xeppaa goes for the tap, they could choose that moment to spring the retake.
Oh, they're patient. The paranoia is going to cause some problems, but the spike goes down. They wait to funnel out. A 1-for-1 continues. 2v2 left on the round. Zellsis weak.
Aggressively, Cloud9 fought for this area of the map, and 100 Thieves give it up for free. Full retake setup.
Such a stark juxtaposition to when we saw 100 Thieves trying to hit this exact same site. But we'll see if they're able to hold on. That's certainly going to help as the anchor falls.
Another kill through smoke.
Shock dart.
Runi's weak, just avoids the shock dart.
2 down in hell. 1 on site and then 2 back main. Can 100 Thieves crack through this? Position spotted. The spam's through. Not going to be good enough yet. There's 1 going down. That's another 2. But there's still so much to do. 100 Thieves are starting to claw their way back into this thing. Can Xeppaa play hero? No. But perhaps Zellsis can. 1v2, 2 Bulldogs. The nade is going to provide some time. The flash is there. And that's clean from 100 Thieves.
And Zellsis will find it very difficult with Runi.
Oh, they were waiting for that.
Overpushed.
Yeah.
Spike
I feel like
down mid.
100 Thieves overplayed their hand there, and now Bang's gonna get caught on the walk back in.
They've lost mid. They've lost the map.
They might well have done.
Big from Asuna, but a good trade. And Leaf is intended to be just the cover here at this point. The spike is A. You've got Jake over there as well.
Spike planted.
Scanning ahead.
Oh, it's so tempting. You spot him. You spot the shoulder. Jake dealing a little bit more damage, but numbers back for 100 Thieves.
A 2v3 where they don't quite know where Leaf is positioned. And there isn't great amounts of time.
Or health. And look at that, 38 and 39.
1 enemy remaining.
Leaf gets the first, the second, dropped. A 3K for Leaf as Cloud9 take the lead back. Their side, he has to be so careful. There's no threat, but he's got to be slow about it.
Derrek has ult for this, but does he choose to use it? Or is he scared he'll get overwhelmed?
That's really close.
Spike
Patience
down
pays
B.
off. Doesn't ult, but Leaf cleans him up. You hear the op shot rattle off, not gonna land. It's so chaotic, but the spike has made its way through in the hands of Zellsis. He's got to get the spike down.
And not only that, Runi is playing a very safe position. Wow, this ult being ripped immediately to try and help them challenge.
Oh, Leaf was in such a good spot.
But that means no post-plant utility from the Sova ult.
No, and Cryo still has the op. Zellsis able to drop Asuna, who tried swinging around, making a play. Info should be gathered here. What else do I have? Runi has drone. Runi is drone, and I don't think it spotted anything. The swing out from Runi is good for it onto Stellar. The spam to back. Cryo with blades in hand. Can he make a play? He's gotten it down to 1. The tap, and Rooney's able to play it so safely, so diligently. Oh my gosh, that was so close. He goes up to try to make the play, and Rooney stuffs it.
In the comms for 100 Thieves.
Early Hunter Fury out from Derrek.
Cancelled.
And he goes forward. Huge up from 100 Thieves as they're getting a couple. Look at that pressure that they've applied B.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. They overpush B main again, lose 1 player, but Cryo survives. Now Cryo's in the attacker's spawn as Cloud9 run their way into B. Very weird positions. But once more, Cloud9 find themselves in a 2v3 scenario. Can they pick players apart?
Where is he gonna take this?
There's nowhere safe.
Just clearing out B main, I guess. Yeah. But Cryo's still close by. Now starting to take that space. You've got to be careful here. If you're
Player
Cloud9,
standing.
that hurts.
They do not expect Cryo to still be there.
No. Jake in this 1v3 spots one. The dash through, there are too many targets. He's trying to handle everything and he can't handle any of it.
Big response from 100 Thieves, deciding to throw caution to the wind there. Bang has no one to play off. Everything's so solo when it comes to 100 Thieves defense.
He has a paranoia though. They're all blind. They can't see a thing.
Cover going out.
And that is crispy. Now it's Cloud9 forced to pivot. Once more playing a single player disadvantage situation. How has Cryo missed that?
3v3 for the round. 50 seconds left. Sight in favor of Cloud9.
Recon dart in the smoke. Uh-oh,
Spotted.
Planted.
Oh. Uh-oh. It's a fake. Zellsis is still wise to it. Cleans him up. Numbers in favor of Cloud9. As this back and forth affair continues. That's big, though. 100 Thieves equalizing numbers. The spike ticking away. What can they do? A 1-for-1. Leaps in the clutch, and he wins it out.
Recon dart through again, smoked off a little. Nobody in position to really
Spike
spam off the back of it. So this is going to be, oh, Runi with another.
Leaves playing on the other side of the door as well. 100 Thieves have been here a lot, though. They've been outnumbered, and they've been able to retake and win situations that they probably shouldn't be able to.
I mean, mostly they've had player advantages, though, to be honest. They haven't won that many 4v5s.
They're going to have to do it here to keep Cloud9 away from that point. Derrek's drone not spotting anyone. And Xeppaa's able to receive the aggression from heaven.
Enemy remaining.
3 on the round for him. Of 1 other for Leaf, and 12 for Cloud9. There begins to hit. Cryo's blades not finding any value. But Bang keeping them back for now. They have some semblance of control, some semblance of authority on the side as Bang gets 3 in the round.
That's amazing performance by Bang, frankly.
The anchor delivering again, but can they close it out? It seems inevitable. Runi's left in this clutch, and he's not able to do it. Regulation not enough.
This is still going to be a little difficult here, despite the fact they stopped the early salvo.
There's a nano just on the other side, cleared out by the Shark Dart. Well done. The protocols from 100 Thieves clean, but the spray from Jake good too. 4v3 in favor of 100 Thieves as they funnel out. The flash sets up Zellsis to get Derrek. And they have a decent idea of where Stellar is. Surely they know, right? Oh gosh, they're not going to check. They're not going to check.
30 seconds
Zellsis
left.
wins it out anyway.
Down B.
2 remain. Now 1 for 100 Thieves as he falls. Cloud9 series point.
And this is going to be fast. Trying to punish Derrek early.
And they do. The aggression is too much for Derrek. Caught on the back foot. And now just forced to sit and watch.
What a fantastic reaction coming out from Leaf. And the fast rounds have failed usually because there's been somebody anchoring on B.
Spike planted.
Not this time. It's going to be a 4v5 retake. And Cryo with an operator in hand. I bet he's wishing he had a rifle now.
Jake, patient. That high-low's too much to kill
Got
through.
one.
I don't know how the heck he got away with that, but either way, traded out. Now Jake forced to push forward, and Asuna cleans him up. 3v3 further out, but the spike has been planted. It's again retake for 100 Thieves.
Can Zellsis be the thorn in their side? Hiding around in B main.
That's another. Cryo falls. It all falls down to Stellar. He's been clutched before. Can he do it again? He spots one, but that's all it is. The time low. Stellar has to go forward and Leaf on the other side. I don't know that there's enough time. Even he gets a kill. He's gotten it down to 1, but that's all